All right. Just make sure everything's working right, guys. Give me 1 second. Seriously, don't remember where we left off last time.
What happened back there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered, justice within reach, and you just let her go? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough choice has to be made?
Well, then fuck off, buddy. Rift.
Then why'd you do it?
Because I fucking wanted to. Finished Arkansas Soldiers didn't want that for either of us.
I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this, so let's just end things there.
I agree.
Now.
Next time you try and talk to me like that again, Mr. Niles, there's gonna be a serious fucking problem.
Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts. Assuming DeVries sticks to her change of heart. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it? I reckon it's saying that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it, like with the Rift Tech. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the Rift Tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more.
We'll see.
I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time to seek out certainty. Still, think we ought to pay the undisputed claim a visit, see if we can court Auntie's aid. Your boss was clear. We'll need all the help we can get to close these rifts. Whether we gain that help from Auntie or not, I won't lose sight of that. Our galaxy's survival is of far more consequence than our loyalties. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
All right.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear. Of course you could, but you didn't. They still might have a role to play if we're to close the rifts.
A show.
May the plan...
I think he's downstairs now. Forgot about this pet.
For the spacer on the go.
Hmm. I don't remember if I wanted to keep all this stuff or not.
Need some alone time for now.
Whatever, you fucking brat. Hey, oh, wait a minute. Valerie, we haven't talked in a while.
Marisol Delgado has been added to the ship roster and has claimed her quarters. This unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless the ship is on fire, and even then only if it nears my quarters. Readying database.
Going to Praetor. Staging for Sub Rosa Black Market operation. Did we ever go here before? I forget. I don't think we ever did go here. Right, this is the engine room. I always forget where the hell the exit is. Oh, I got it. So we need 8 decryption keys. Dilator defense dome? What the hell does that do? Marksman suit? Projectiles that come too close will automatically be destroyed at the cost of the user's energy. That's kind of fire. Let's see something real quick. Give that a shot for a little while. I don't know if we picked up a recipe or whatever the hell that was. I have no idea. Let's take Marisol. And Niles. I don't remember if we were here before yet. Do I not have a quest here yet? Create Val's parts using a workbench. There's one located in Incognito's armory. Unlock lockbox. Use on creative vendors to unlock the lockboxes. Oh. Oh, so those are just all upgrades for her. Did not know that. So we got 2. Hold on. Which fucking place am I supposed to go to? Defense at the archive may be hard to topple on your own. Seeking out reinforcements from other factions in the region may be prudent. On the undisputed claim, might be willing to help you gain access to the archive. Laplace's garden. Where the order is. This is where Auntie's choice is. I don't remember. I think I have a better relationship with the order, but let me see. Ooh, Val's got some points. All other party members, including herself, are healed for a moderate amount. Give you a moderate armor bonus. I'd like her to heal better. Crafting works and breaking down items with Valerie in her party. Valerie grants mag picks. Your mag picks chance to be preserved unused, letting you use them again. I like the crafting abilities way better. Eating food or drinking while any is in the party grants a small amount of inhaler charge, additional to normal healing. Eating food or drink while Inez is in the party is a chance to give you crude biomass for crafting. I'm gonna have her just continue to be my medic. And I forget what Marisol. Oh yeah, she can like target different parts of people's bodies to damage. Let's bring Inez and Marisol. I'm gonna leave Niles behind for once. I usually always have him in my party, but let's see what happens without him.
Visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically gray consultants who labor.
Talk to Auntie's Choice.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered.
Take a look around, shall we?
Did you learn how to weld anyway?
Put it in a memo.
Sorry, time is bits.
So that's just the bounty thing. I don't think I have a bounty. I think it's possible for me to get a bounty this playthrough, to be honest. Just dock workers, no one of importance to talk to.
are due for Eden. Where are the ones bound for Praetor? Hey, you haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you?
Euphemism for something, if not, no. Just got here.
Unbelievable. Last time I got stuck with the blame for someone else's ineptitude, I got demoted 2 full ranks. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know, work cheap?
Um,
Oh, good. Someone competent and undemanding. If the Raps aren't here, they've got to be on the creature combat conditioning deck. Unbound and undoubtedly pugnacious. This here card will give you access to the elevator at Market Compliance. That, in turn, is behind the value-added Esplanade next to the entrance to Head Office Tower. See any Raps loose there? Shoot, explode, or thwack them unsparingly.
I've exterminated my share of dim-witted
Okay.
life forms in my career, but the task before us doesn't sound very sporting.
investigate creature combat conditioning. Alright, we'll come back to that eventually. Vending machines. What can we get rid of? I feel like we have so much crap. Yeah, we do. Machine pistol. Got 2 sniper rifles. Don't need that one anymore. Another burst assault rifle. Let's see. I think everything else we can keep. We're gonna have to look through these. We already have 2. All the rest of this stuff we can keep. 1 of like every armor pretty much. Yeah, what do they got for sale though? Damn, 1,500 for 215 rounds. 250 rounds. Pretty expensive. Plasma charges, mini rocket recipe. Smoke grenade, biomass grenade. Ooh. Blueprints. Shock assault rifle charged. Reinforced barrel. Lock on rocket launcher, double barrel rocket launcher? What the fuck? Heavy machine gun sawed off barrel. You didn't have a heavy machine gun yet. Heavy revolver, we don't have one of those either. I'm assuming on this planet we're going to find a lot of new weapons to use, which is pretty exciting. Okay, is there any more vendors?
You go on ahead. Came here because I heard Auntie's Choice was contracting.
Okay.
About the job? It's not.
Enter elsewhere.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
Alert search gun agent, standing sure to be clear.
Oh, I didn't realize I was talking to such a big wheel. Afraid I still need to check your record with us, big shot. Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time, unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're the questionable sort who we do business with. You're definitely not our best friend. You should probably consider accepting our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your
What?
ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
Type of ad virtual on the inside. Make more sense on the exterior.
Good question. There's only one choice. Auntie's Choice. We'll choose for you.
Shit. Whatever.
Splendid. Should be ready next time you're back. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, amble through the Esplanade to the head office.
It's only an
tower
ad on the
reception
inside. It
desk.
would have made a big
Make your
difference if it was on the
contact with
outside.
President Hewitt and provide details on our exciting contract opportunity.
I wonder, is this trespassing?
This area is for client and
Well, yep.
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location for minimal price.
Price.
Well, farewell.
I'm not fucking paying for information. I'll just find it my damn self. Useless bastards. I think this is all the same shit that was in the other vendor. Yeah, looks like it.
Schedule an appointment if you need to talk to me.
Did I go the wrong way?
Still my favorite word.
Oh, we gotta like catch a train there. Back deck, all access pass. Ah, we need an access pass. Wonder how the hell we're gonna get that. Do. Toxicity. Forget what all these do. This is only for automechs. Bonus crits.
Outrages, a thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice Swole mascot represents the impulse of old operations.
Hey you, soldier, got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend, nothing funny like. A soldier named
Ortiz
hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message. Couldn't tell you. The client paid extra for complete confidentiality and prompt delivery. As a reminder, we don't offer return to sender service unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Ugh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Whatever you say. I hate that these are like always the same crap in all these machines. Wish you got like some different choices on stock.
Until next time.
Nothing over here either. Nothing there. At least it's big as hell for no reason. Just like an empty space.
I'm sure this is impressive to someone, but not me.
Great input, Marisol. I definitely give a shit.
You! I'd recognize your... You feeling famished, peckish, hoggish, malnourished, audacious, voracious, rapacious, avaricious, predacious, or even just
Holy
plain
shit.
hungry? I've got you covered. Hot, cold.
Whatever. Lucky Spratfoot. Junk items can be broken down for craft materials or sold at vendors. Why would I buy this? I kind of want to buy it anyways, to be honest. I have a feeling someone's going to ask about it. This is like a collectible or something.
Feeling queasy? See, you have ails. I have cures. Each and every... Don't worry.
What you got? Additional medical inhaler slot. Pretty sure we already have one of those. All just crafting.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
Excuse me?
Yeah, you dropped something.
Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times.
Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Dear Maverick Outsider, we, the middle managers of the ACS Undisputed Claim, are done with being passed over. We mean to take action. Our subcontract said action through a capable proxy. We invite you to Backdeck Steerage, which I am required to note as sponsored by Stogie Slims, to discuss this exciting business opportunity, which we believe will be mutually advantageous to both parties. Permissuously yours, Middle Manager Twombly. Okay. Another side quest.
Afraid I'm not being paid for progress at present.
We understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the...
Chewing is for chumps and injecting.
Beverage dealer.
Unrelated bric-a-brac. We got your
General
unrelated
goods.
bric-a-brac. At unrelated bric-a-brac, we feast your
What
eye.
kind of shit you got, lady? A vortex maul. A corrosive melee weapon that rapidly stacks, vulnerable to remove armor. That's actually pretty sick if I was a melee build. Ooh, a canid for 5 grand. Or a Raptidon juvenile for 4 grand. And pets. I kind of want to be stupid and buy one. I'll come back for that. Just in case I need my money for something else here.
Experience. Need anything? Why, it's only the most popular drink in Arcadia. You can only get it here at the Bottom Runger. Don't ask what's in it. Even I don't know. At the Bottom Runger...
Just healing drinks.
Welcome to the Bottom Runger, exclusive home of the Raptidon Bite.
Person for the anti-Cleo's darling.
What's in this drink of yours?
That's what everyone, and I do mean everyone, wants to know. No, friend. I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one. Not sharing the secret of our success with anyone. However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients for yourself. Not tending bar right now, but my employee here can see Mayor Dave.
Alright, you're gonna make me fucking buy one? I'm gonna save my game just in case there's some weird shit in here that kills me or they fucking roofie me.
Lowest.
I have a feeling that's what this shit is gonna do. Okay, now...
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded secret.
Try the Raptidon Bite today. Whatever, brother. Drink. Why can't I drink it? Assuming I can only drink it if I have no health.
Competitor, it's the burning sensation
Whatever, dude.
on
Fuck you.
everyone's tongue and upper GI tract.
Am I allowed down here?
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are a half-dozen sinks left to clean the shift, as well as one thoroughly formidable latrine. And Wait. How terribly rude of me. It's you. You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the end
it's this guy.
on Golden Ridge.
Right, you were the deranged scientist talking about blowing himself up.
Improving myself, my friend. I have a new lease on my existence, and it's all thanks to you. See, I meditated on your words, on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive threatening to kill us both. Something had to change. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe's uncertainty, was too tremendous to pursue. So I sought an environment I could control.
Tell me, Victor, scientician to scientician.
Being a janitor.
How do you feel about this new path of yours? Do you believe it in accordance with the plan? Are you, dare I say it, happy?
I take a simple joy. Each latrine, I leave spotless.
On a purely theoretical level, I admire that.
Interpret what I said, but it works. Keeping the bathroom clean is your way of controlling uncertainty. Even dumber than we last met.
Keeping these bathrooms clean is a vast understatement. This is a constant battle against the forces of entropy and the ship's inept cafeterial staff. Where my prior position faced constant, impossible questions, now I can ponder the tangible. I've already begun a dissertation.
Love the satire in this game. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's definitely
I mean not to ramble. Once
got
again,
some good conversation
consider me in
pieces.
your debt eternally. If
Also,
you
welcome
ever
in,
require
Jason.
a
How you doing today,
sanitation
brother? Happy
engineer,
Thanksgiving.
I shall
Hope
come
you had a
running,
great day today, man.
hand.
Appreciate you for stopping in. Right, I think we explored that side. Let's just make sure we're not missing anything over here. Anything interesting. Give some Starship Troopers vibes. Oh, for sure.
Complimentary purpleberry comestibles. Compliments of Auntie's choice.
Compliments. I'll take all of them. Good Thanksgiving to YouTube. Thanks, brother. Hopefully you had a nice day. I unfortunately had to work all day, so I spent my Thanksgiving at work. I just got out.
Hey, go-getter. Look, I'll be
But
direct.
paycheck is
We've
worth
had
it.
our eye
You
on
get that
you
holiday
for some
pay.
time. Practically a minute, all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do, anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be.
Been having parts issues, so they give us 13 days off for the holiday. Holy shit. Is that paid time off?
There's two things I desperately require. Realism,
Hopefully it's paid time off. If not, that
authenticity.
sucks.
Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements.
I mean, unless it doesn't matter to
kind
you.
of distinct perspective.
Brand new set of advertisements. Need your exact kind of perspective.
Of course it pays. Not
No, but I say
amazingly,
vacation
sure,
time?
but it's a
Oh,
rare
that's
chance to make
awesome, dude.
something
Hell
true
yeah.
and real that speaks to
Like I said, as
people
long as it's not hurting your
and that
pockets, then
possesses
I
a
guess
certain
that's pretty
cachet,
good.
right?
Some nice time off.
You've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine.
What do I have to do?
Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mitt Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how.
Later, sure, but right now I got something to do.
Head into our recording
Those couldn't
facility
cover
when
it,
you're
they
ready.
can claim
Mitt will
unemployment.
be in one of the studios.
Oh, that's
I'll be
pretty
right
cool.
along.
That makes sense. Ooh, what is this?
Go consume, like a good consumer.
Can I go in there, buddy? I don't think I'm allowed to.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
It's over here. Sealed. Some sprat hide. Anything of interest? No.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best product.
Place is just non-stop advertisements. It's actually fucking crazy. Market compliance.
Which do you like? Working hard or hardly working?
None of your goddamn business, buddy.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of armor before someone's...
Oh, these guys are
Of someone with
salesmen.
murderous intent, but no munitions to make it
shops.
happen. Let's fix that for you. You name it.
Pop-up gun. Fires aggressive advertising drones to capture your target market. Goading them automatically reloads when an ad drone dies. Automatically reloads, causing the ad to... So it's like a launcher. It shoots drones. That's interesting. Ooh, a biomass shotgun. Auto spray SMG. Shoots compact rounds. That's actually pretty helpful because the other ones that I have shoot short rounds, and I don't really come across those that much. I've already got machine gun. Silence biomass pistol. A burst light pistol. I don't really care for the burst feature, to be honest. Extra holster. I've already got one of those. What do you got?
Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that you'll be back again and again. Ready to make a purchase? I've got armor and up.
Grants passive health regen based on your reserve ammo supply while in combat. That's pretty fire. While affected by a damage type debuff, you emit damage of that type to foes in the area around you. Ooh, an AoE. Heavy hit armor. Don't need that. Juggernaut armor. Damage distance, but 5% damage distance lost every time the wearer takes damage, but down to No additional bonus resets on combat end. How much does that cost? $2,400. Shit. Not really useful anyways. Is there another shop over here?
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
I keep walking.
Hello. And goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
Welcome to your new role as transportation manager.
Oh, that's just the tram.
This must be where the head offices are. Whew, it's all right. Stand up tall and act like you belong here.
I see you decided
do
to
belong
accept my
here.
invitation. Good. I do hate having to follow up. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song and dance, but you're no common contractor. You're my honored guest. And as such, I've informed them there's no need.
Okay.
I wanted to formalize my gratitude for your assistance on Greater Tranquility Station. What a shame our negotiations were so violently digressed. We were making progress, bumpy though it was.
Any possibility of negotiations resuming?
In fact, that is what I summoned you here to discuss. Some messages have indeed been sent hither and thither through back channels. Alden remains convinced an agreement can be reached, and I concur. Mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk.
Getting them to work together. Or how did you learn I was the one who saved you?
While making our expeditious retreat from the station, Alden and I encountered a dying man, one of the Order radicals in league with our would-be assassin DeVries. He confessed DeVries' entire plan and that he thought you must have stopped her. Thanks for that, by the way. 2 dead delegates really would have impeded negotiations. But seeing as we both remain breathing, we can continue advocating for a merger. Auntie's Choice and the Order together would be an entity far surpassing its individual parts.
Okay,
With Auntie's Choice as its partner, the Order need no longer concern itself with the vulgarity of production and can instead focus on experimentation and progress. Yes.
sounds like you just want to
All
enslave
Auntie's
them.
Choice requires is the ability to package, market, and sell its inventions, first to Arcadia and then to the larger galaxy once this Rift business
So
is
it's a
resolved.
business
I
opportunity.
assure you, Auntie's Choice will maintain a very laissez-faire approach into Order business.
And the Order's on board with this whole idea?
Let's just say the Order and Auntie's Choice speak a shared language. Numbers. Any reticence can be overcome if the math is attractive enough. If they partner with us, it's only a matter of time before they come to see that profits are a more tangible proof of progress than those unquantifiable theories they get lost in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Worst feature than one, commercialism has the reins of science. Getting them to work together.
To begin, you'll need to gain favor with both the Order and Auntie's Choice. I expect the Order will want you to, I don't know, clap some chalkboard erasers together or something. Do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders and convince each to agree to meet and continue the negotiations. Imagine the benefits of having both the Order and Auntie's Choice at your back when facing down the Protectorate. That's a rarity money cannot buy. And there's always
that.
the moral incentive to consider, I suppose. Ending
Instead
the
of only
conflict
having
between
one
Auntie's
ally, we
Choice
get
and the
2.
Order means less lives lost.
Count me in.
Capital! As I mentioned before, you'll first need to earn an audience with the presiding bishop and our very own chief executive before this plan can go ahead. When it comes to the Order, approach their laureates. They seem to run things. On our side, work with the VPs.
improve their opinion of you, and gain their trust. Oh, and you might see about improving your oratory skills in the meantime. Persuasive rhetoric will certainly be valuable during the upcoming negotiations.
Alright, so we gotta work on our speech.
Certainly.
Heard my friend visiting. Feels like, do you work under her?
If price matters, there's the bottom runger. Dingy little watering hole. But for a person of means and taste, the best choice is undeniable. You'll find the best choice in the
So you're
upper
just telling me
portion
about your
of the
fucking
promenade.
stupid bars. I don't give a shit.
Attention, morally gray outsider. Hello, daring self-determinist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in IDA, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. IDAs help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
Yeah, I might live.
That's right, a life filled with action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits. Being an IDA will see all of your fantastical dreams come true. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you. And
Sounds
remember,
like a fucking trap.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package. For an addition.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept
Why
our
are these guys
invitation
such
to
kiss
the
asses?
undisputed claim. Well, it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here. I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
Okay, not really here to join the choice. I'm here to move the peace process along. What are you offering?
What are we offering? Why, everything, of course. Auntie's Choice is a wonder of meritocracy. Self-determinism without a ceiling. We are offering whatever your ambition desire.
With Auntie's Choice, the galaxy is yours to earn. No arbitrary limits, unbounded self-betterment.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen.
You still have not explained what you want me to do. Kind of vision.
The kind that changes everything. The kind that turns our universal brand into the brand of the universe.
Sounds vague but fascinating. So why do you need me?
We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly,
Right.
we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Okay. Definitely mean. What exactly you're looking for this consultant to do?
Be our eyes and ears, act as our emissary, and when necessary, dispense with any competition. I have a plan, a vision.
So you
that will
guys want
change the
me to
course of
go
Auntie's Choice.
and eliminate
Yes,
your
Charles,
competition?
your vision. Created alongside myself, a team of researchers, slew of marketing experts, a moon-spanning computronic gizmo, and not least of all, Auntie.
Right. It's a lot of brain powers to conjure up little me. Should I come back later to see improve issues? Qualities you need a person to have?
It most certainly will. And the pay is the least of the benefits this opportunity affords.
Wonderful. This is the kind of wily
Well, if you're
adventure
paying, I
and
might as well.
self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. Strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
I'll be asking for better working conditions.
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction.
Fucking knew it.
And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
Okay, they're striking. You're talking about a workers' strike. What are their demands? Have you been negotiating with them? And they're going to say, we don't negotiate. Watch.
Negotiating? As in giving in to them? So they do the same amount of work they've been contracted to do, but get more bits because they threw a fit?
I put it, but yes, essentially that. Alternative, you could crack some skulls and force them back to work, or you could kill the troublemakers and force replications to clear the corpses.
That is certainly a strong suggestion. The old corporations had a long history of solving conflicts with lead-filled saps.
But how long to get the wounded back to work? And where would we restock any fatalities from? No, we need a more peaceful solution.
Try negotiating.
Negotiate?
Oh, for
No,
fuck's
Ursula,
sake.
it won't, because we won't be the ones doing it. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability.
Okay. Would you think I'd offer you deniability?
No, you misunderstand my meaning. Deniability doesn't mean we hide behind
Yes,
you.
it does.
It means you may act outside the fundamental tenets of Auntie's
And then if
Choice
I do something
Society.
crazy, I go to prison, and then you guys be like, oh, we don't know him.
Officially an Auntie's Choice employee can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
Wonderful! You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
Hey, looks like we got our work cut out for us. They are asking for a lot. What is first on the agenda? Oh yeah, we gotta investigate that. Report to the head office tower. That not where we are?
Well, hello again. I hadn't expected to see you so...
Because they've definitely come back just to see you.
Okay, so that doesn't do anything. They're just telling me where to go, so we might as well complete some of these side quests while we're here as well. This one is downstairs from here, right? Looks like it. Oh, so we can't use any of the elevators. Of course not. Wait, what is this? Stogie Slim's compass.
Can't tell the difference between
Alright, so how the hell do I get downstairs from here? Future combat conditioning. There we go. assuming they're gonna be very hostile. Oh, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. Let me make sure I got my weapons correct here. Plasma charge. Chain spark cannon. I don't think... What can we use here? Incurring fire bullets hit its mark. 27 by 2. 30 more by 2. That one's way better. Pistol is always like the strongest one, which is interesting. Do 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 do. 32. We could replace this with, guess, the chain spark gun. Well, they both do shock damage, whatever. As you stay crouched, ignore the pain. 50% crouch speed. Crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear. No, fuck that. Damn, why is this guy so strong? Holy fuck.
Help me up first.
Man, this gun's not doing fucking shit to these guys. I'm trying to revive you, for fuck's sake. Well, we're dead here, buddy. I don't think these guys would be this fucking strong. Holy fuck. Jesus. Alright, so they're definitely not weak to any of this fucking plasma damage. Looks like they're weak to just regular bullets, which makes sense, I guess. So let's trade out this. Damn, we got no food. I should have bought food down there from all those markets. Raptidon sack. Dead guy. His arm got blown off. Was that it? This was it? They just wanted me to come kill those little couple creatures? Hopefully that was it. Where does this bring me? Is that really it? Looks like it. They can't go anywhere else. All right. Wait a minute, what is that? Okay, so now we can go back up. Okay, we gotta find this guy so he can pay us.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment. If you need
Where? Gotta find one of these vendors again that sells food. We need food.
That original goal remains. What have I got? Yes, no strife. Red, unfettered.
Experience the most sought-after inebriates on the undisputed plane.
Here we go. Only 5%. This one does 13. Of course, it's liquor that heals you the most. Why is it so fucking expensive, though? Jesus. I don't want to pay that much for food. Look at
Made by
this.
the finest of Auntie's apothecaries using the most excellent. You have ails, I have cures. You'll need to see Dr. Armbruster for that, I'm afraid. Just up those stairs yonder.
Doctor's up here.
Step right up for the we cure all physical ails. Most at least. Well, there are a lot, I guess.
We
cure
are
some
group.
physical. Stay. Don't keep.
Okay.
Yes. Oh no. But the medicament
You people are something else. Is this really the right way? So really pay it back to client intake to speak with them. Auxiliary connection can be found down the elevator at Mark Compliance. Alright, so yeah, we gotta take the train back.
Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Wait, can't I just fast travel? Totally forgot about fast traveling in this game. I'm over here waiting for the damn train. All right.
Them wraps all taken care of yet?
Took care of the problem, buddy.
That's kind of what I had in mind, actually, so good. Here's the unagreed upon amount that constitutes your fee.
Nice, $1,000. That was worth it. All right, next quest. Recording studio.
Particular. Arriving any moment.
Always remember,
Always remember.
capitalism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we were...
Where am I going here?
but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to
Go on. Head on back to the studio. Mitt will be waiting.
Here for a recording set? Sorry. In the midst of composing my latest product-oriented...
I do not care, lady. Save it.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would.
Seems like an interesting place. What we got in here? Sealed off.
Something I can help you with?
Am I supposed to just talk through the window?
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. I guess Leslie sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our Maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call advertising.
Okay.
Everyone. If they don't have a need yet, it's our job to give them one. Then provide it. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things, so you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
What's the advantage with a Maverick outsider?
Try not to get bogged down on too many details. Tell us how somebody like you feels. You know, from your uncharacteristic characteristic stats. All right. I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective?
Let's find ways to make others' needs serve my own. Never met a bag I didn't want to stab. I would just like anybody else, salt the earth, like planet types. Others' needs serve my own.
All right. Now I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling all shrewd schemers. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate.
How do we best illustrate credibility? By doing your best showing results and sharing with others through continual self-aggrandizement. I don't know what the hell that fucking means. By thoroughly approaching the handiwork of talented peers, by mercilessly denigrating the work of your rivals.
Right. Maybe everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you?
To lord superiority over others, to have it all, to be happy and content.
Okay, perfect. How about your needs are different than everyone else's? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering.
Covering these, what I most crave, want more, only the best.
Ah, have just the thing. Now available in purely chemical form. 100% artificial. What nature nurtured, we improved. The only cyst ride you don't need to chew vigorously.
What are you advertising? Play that all together.
Ah, yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of
Seems
it
like
all.
Cysty Pig
Just a moment while we put it together.
food.
I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all shrewd schemers. Everyone watches for...
Level up, let's go. What was that thing? Creature damage. Medical. Non-physical damage types. Weak spot damage. Need some more of my companions to have more health, to be honest. Or quit armor, share the same brand, gain bonus. Oh shit. For every 50 bits crafted. Magazine size. Weak spot range and weak spot damage. Guns with automatic or burst fire do increased damage the more you fire. Restricted inventories of vending machines. Companions command meters fill by 5 per kill. Gather crafting materials and items are away from the ship. The amount of XP is okay. Will apply when dealing corrosive damage. You can tame creatures. Tame creatures will not follow you, but will fight other enemies. Cover set from you can tame one of our hostiles. Sneak on them and have enough medical skill. And they fight for you for 30 seconds. That's actually pretty cool. Less uranium poisoning. Always drop raw meat. That's kind of fucking fire. Hostiles in the minimap no longer by Shroud. Speech skill also goes with damage. Befriend. Frighten enemies. Flee from target. Don't want that. Vendor prices. Bribe costs. Assassin movement speed. Treasure hunter. Let's try that one.
Move. So they can copy it. Your needs are different.
Okay. That side quest is done. These guys wanted me to go to another planet.
Everyone.
Help. Okay. Need ammo. Another inhaler charge. Shot grenades. One could be damaged. Players split and apply to companions instead. We got one of those. I don't think we need anything else, to be honest. Oh wait, party upgrades. What? Oh, Valerie finally gets her upgrade. Deals slightly increased damage. Frost damage and deals significantly increased damage. Of burn. 2 frost. Immunity to corrosive. Increases effectiveness of their armor. Immunity to shock, side effects, and increase the effectiveness of their armor. She would definitely need to be immune to shock because she's a robot. Why has she not gotten an upgrade yet? What the hell is that all about? Niles and Valerie, the only ones. Don't know why that is.
Commander, over here. Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us. Ain't heard from Ortiz in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind and the other's got no choice but to keep moving. He's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now. There must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me?
I sure will. This feels strange hearing from somebody you served with. You seem nervous.
Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Sure.
Inez, it's...
Holy fuck.
It's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor
Got
for
a
life.
big ass crab arm.
I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Well, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister.
An ice cave.
It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hid it good. Whatever you do, Inez, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else.
Wonderful.
Please.
Commander, I
Ice
ain't
cave.
sure
Love
what to
that.
make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. It's as he says. I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me?
Of course I will, Inez.
Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
Okay, that sounds like an interesting quest. I might do that first. This fucking stupid ad. Okay. Let's see. I've been waiting for her to have a companion quest. Investigate some other leads, okay. Where is Valerie? I need to switch up now because I know that I'm going to an ice place. We're gonna need her to do fire damage. You can do plasma. Alright, we're off to Cloister. Fucking big ass ice planet. It looks cool as hell though. Like Saturn. You save the game because I'm sure this place is gonna be crawling with crazy enemies. So they're ice, so I'm assuming they're gonna be weak to fire. Be a good assumption. What can we use? Wonder if they'd be weak to corrosive damage. I also still have this double barrel with fire damage. Okay. Let me check the weapon mods one more time to see if I can throw on some different ammo types or something. Really, no mods. That is unfortunate. Blast proof. Do I have anything for ice damage? No, I don't. That is not good. Huh. Crashing, gain 20% damage. Let's see, what can I put on here? Recover ammunition. Stuns enemies. Crouch speed. Companions. Gain damage resistance while the player is below 50% health. That's actually pretty helpful. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, here we go.
Moment of your time, Commander.
Marisol, where are you? You wanted to speak to me? Valerie, it's Niles.
Hey, Commander. Can we talk? Promise it'll be quick. I wanted to apologize for the way I handled things after Greater Tranquility. I still feel my anger was justified, but I could have been more tactful. I've also given some thought to what you said about vengeance darkening the soul. I think you might be right there. In which case, owe you thanks as well. Seems you spared me as much as DeVries. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We can get back to the mission now. Only felt right to clear the air. I've learned the hard way what happens when you leave things to fester.
All right, my boy finally got his balls back.
Awaiting orders. How may this unit assist you?
Where is Marisol? In her room, most likely. Where the fuck? Brother. Wait. Oh, she's right here. Duh.
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about.
So I'll bring you and Inez. Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Welcome in, Ashley. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll be right back.
For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision.
Make it feel bad about that.
I try not to think about regret or remorse. Shut down her work. I was wrong. Stating that out loud is the furthest extent of my self-castigation. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the order back on its intended path.
Okay.
Inquire away. I may even respond. Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Beyond that, there's really little you or anyone need to hear about. Consider yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years.
It's no more fun to consider trusting you. Curse out to you for an order sentition. Thought you strove to reveal all knowledge. Two jobs I didn't like to talk about either. Why pick here, though?
Dorado appealed to me because it was off the board, but not completely remote. There I could lie low for a time, but observe. So I'd believed. Our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. To avoid undue attention, I remained in hiding.
An event you couldn't influence.
To put it mildly, after the incident in question, seeking refuge seemed prudent. Information free of context can be off-putting, confusing, dangerous even, if misjudged. I mentioned before I was part of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. My role there, you may recall, was head intercessor. I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Something occurred. I needed to step off the board a while.
Alrighty. Let's get on with our quest. We're gonna bring Inez and Marisol. Perfect. Okay, let's see something real quick. Meet with Ruth. Might as well do that first for the companion quest, and then we'll continue on with all the rest of this crap. Ooh, point of interest. How do I get in here?
This graft ain't playing well with the cold. My whole damn arm's asleep.
Well, wake it the fuck up. A frost grenade. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to get into this vent down there. Gotta be a way to like drop in from the top or from the side. And down here. Energy canisters. Love our junk. Really, no way to get in there. What about on the side? Nothing. How much fucking damage does this thing need to take? All right.
I find your proposed time leisurely, unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow bin.
Please don't take me on a co-tangent.
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to get in there?
Have you at least determined the cause of the outbreak?
Mm-hmm. Allied Grenadier armor. Ooh. Might as well help ourselves here. 100% vendor buying prices for stolen items. You just have it, doesn't matter what it is. Anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. This fall significantly changes the experience while in settlements. Not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience in towns. What does that armor do? Immunity to plasma side effects and 10% physical damage resistance. Huh. Kind of shitty. Ooh, we found a toss ball card. Nice. Somebody ask what you're doing here. Should be looking for the archive. I don't know why the fucking speech audio is so low.
Think thrice before
I
you
have too much on my
We'll
mind.
have numerical superiority.
Chit-chat.
Okay. Come in. Yeah, we gotta just follow this road. Forget what armor we have on. Slash resistance. $13 heavy. Medium. Damage resistance. I should have put a mod on these ones. I didn't realize that I didn't have these modded.
Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up. Bye.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distraction.
Shut up, buddy. A lot of you guys here. The bounty machine, we don't need to worry about that.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates. Reckon I ought to step away?
Heard that rift near the archive has destabilized. Halt! The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Members of Auntie's Choice are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
Huh. Only one of us could have foreseen this situation. But I'll stay back, Commander. Ain't no reason to cause a scene.
You should heed the wisdom of your friend. The Oracle Laureate is our foremost seer, excluding the presiding bishop herself. He oversees the Department of Predictive Analysis, and in so doing keeps the Order on course.
Sounds like an important guy. Last year I met turned out to be an Order turncoat working with fanatics.
Ha! I've heard some terminological inexactitudes before, but that one sure sullies the quiz. Seers are infallible. Our Oracle Laureate certainly is. Laureate Beckett said to accommodate you as best as possible, but rules are rules.
Whatever.
Was there ambiguity in my previous warning?
Alright, Inez. You gotta fucking stay here. Sorry, bud.
Hey, need something? If you say so.
Well, then I might as well just fucking go back and bring someone else with me, god damn it. If I can't have fucking Inez with me, I might as well bring someone else. Probably bring Val with me. I've never used her for a mission since I started this game. Let's leave. Let's bring Valerie instead of Niles. Yeah, fuck it. Let's give it a shot.
Show your workers shove off.
Agent, I have a message on behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar. Welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right. Oh no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
Right.
Look around you. I don't see a battlefield.
I saw one on the way here.
I'm quite sure I don't know what refugees you're referring to. I fear our conversation has drifted from its central thesis.
These people are so full of shit.
Continuing along this current trajectory seems unwise. Can I help answer any other queries for you?
What the fuck ever, dude.
May all your...
Is it just me? Or does something seem...
Very odd.
Oh, never mind.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
Because there have been professional setbacks.
But if you had to prioritize one area over the other? Expand on that for me.
Driven Sky, prevent that should have 10 years without promotion. I was in a state of suspended ambitions, but still.
Oh, well, that's certainly specific. You will soon regain your professional momentum, augmented by your recent period of rest and reassessment. Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen... Come now. Don't tell me you haven't noticed our particular strain of hospitality here in the garden. I can only imagine how odd such an abundance of tranquility and friendliness must seem when contrasted with, well, anywhere else in Arcadia. Especially in the middle of a war, and so near active fighting. Almost unfeasible, wouldn't you say?
You know, you do a passable impression of a scientician. Did you grow up near one of our settlements? Have a few years of order training?
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I understand you may technically count as a member, but there's a perfunctory element to your articulation. You don't believe in the plan. And you're clearly up to something. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth.
If Mouse trusts you, you're really wrong about anything, really. If she's not a member of the Order, then what is she doing here?
Excellent question. I've been wondering the same thing. Well, do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean immediately? Who do you work for, little mole?
By the architect, keep your voice down, please. Even if what you say is true, this isn't a conversation best had amidst present company. Let's talk somewhere more private. Behind the CAF integration point, perhaps?
With such an improved definition of prime number, then nothing else would be a prime number.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
Your stuff seems to pique my interest. You're planning to kill me. Just say good bad for you.
Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
Okay. Then results containment and social progress isn't a good thing, so why would I care about a bunch of,
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough. It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant. It'd be a lot more difficult to conduct my survey of the garden from outside the garden. Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder. Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
Who are you working for? No, you're not with the Order.
I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? No. This is about control. Everything is. Most see this as a war of survival. But what everyone's really fighting for is control over the narrative. To be declared victor and have their vision for Arcadia deemed superior. It follows that a drug capable of suppressing discontent could also be used to suppress greater forms of resistance. That's all.
And what if I hand over the sample?
Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that.
You're not making a good case to trust you.
Well, I'm not asking you to do something an honest person would. Think of this as a business transaction, if that eases your mind.
All sounds very shady, I'll pass.
That's your prerogative, of course. The benefits of free will. Until such time as the Order or the Protectorate repossesses it. No, they were grown in the same petri dish. The commonalities remain whether either of them wishes to acknowledge it. But I digress. If you change your mind, I'll be here. Taking an extended but much-deserved smoking break.
Alright, whatever, Lee. Jesus. Fucking... all that yapping for nothing.
Agent, over here. Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. With your aid, Auntie's Choice and the Order will soon be rivals no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Okay, so we still need to upgrade our speech skills. What I'm getting from all this.
A visitor. It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work.
I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away.
There's received message that Ruth was indisposed and to speak with you in her stead.
Specifically, a phlogistinated firearm, capable of tunneling through reinforced armor. Broadly, weaponry, research, anything capable of giving our exemplars an edge. Great. I was just thinking, I'd love for a stranger to come along and patronize me so I could blindly hand them experimental order technology. What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia.
From what I've seen so far, that might be well the case.
Yet, most others with aims to rule it are filled with aspirations of grandeur. Ruth is the sole individual capable of interpreting situations objectively. The corporate invaders will suck Arcadia of its resources and cast it to the wind. And the Protectorate are no better than machines. Moreover, once we solve the universal equation, it will benefit all of humanity. You, me, everyone. No more suffering, no more doubt. Well, I hope you'll see in time. There is a task of pivotal importance to the Order, but I cannot entrust it with just any come-by-chance outsider. As head of the Order's exemplars, it's my responsibility to assess whose aims upon Ruth may be malicious. Prove yourself to me first, then we may discuss the rest. That would be because I am. 3 years ago, I was 5th in succession as Artificer Laureate. Then Auntie's choice invaded. I leave the inference as to what transpired to you, but I believe I was chosen to make the difficult decisions and to remove the hurdles from the Order's path to enlightenment. In fact, one such hurdle is at the forefront of my mind. Cultists have come to infest Newton, an important Order heritage site. I have wanted them gone for months.
Okay. A department that could predict a cultist infestation. I could deal with cultists if that means earning the Order's trust.
I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
Okay, now I gotta figure out cultists. Let's go speak with Ruth.
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
Ah, we gotta clear out the fucking cultists now before we do that, of course. Yep. Okay. Guess we might as well do this one for our companion quest. And then we'll make our way to there. Probably have to come all the way back and then go back again.